right? They are also at risk. Their risk is a bit lower, but there is a risk, right? And those are things that people don't understand. And also, I think on the during the commercial break, we were talking about douching, and those are also
something bad?
What happens
Because I
with
know
douching?
a lot of female that they say that, especially after the menstruation, you understand, because you know you just have that discharge. So when they go and they buy the douche and the douche, you know, kind of cleanse them, they feel like everything is washed, refreshed. You know. They feel refreshed after that whole menstrual cycle.
What happens with douching? It alters the pH balance in the vagina. So the vagina should always be moist and wettish, right? Once you put douching in there, you actually dry up the environment. So if you're having vaginal sex and the penis inserts in there, and it's done right after, or a couple of hours after douching, the walls of the vagina are so sensitive because there is no lubrication. It then tends to rub and then it can tear.
So you were saying that douching is wrong across the board,
we don't recommend douching because it changes the pH balance of the vagina, because the vagina is a self-cleaning organ and it does it on its own. So you don't need to be doing those things. That is the reason why you have a period and a menstruation, and then you have all the little cycles where all the fluids are coming down. That is it right there. It's cleaning out itself.
You see how nice this thing works out. You see how beautiful that things work out. It actually cleans it. Yes, it cleans itself. You know, it cleans itself. It doesn't. You don't have to do any kind of cleaning to it. The vagina is such a beautiful thing. It does everything on its own. You know, I found that very fascinating. You know, so.
All right then, we're going to take a break and we need to go into grind my gears and be back shortly.
What really grinds my gears?
Girl, I'm watching on your body. Why don't you?
All right, folks, welcome back to What Really Grinds My Gears. I'm Ryan Bennett.
Corey, that's it, I can't.
All right, Corey, we're grinding our gear for this week.
Boy, what really grind my gears is the fact that Lychee got a new building and they still put fried chicken in a burger. Like, you can't really do a nice piece of meat, throw in a little cheese or something, so nice fries. Come on,
The
man.
Lychee Supreme.
That's like I eat packed bread and chicken, man.
Hey,
Come on, go grind your gear.
Anyhow, I don't eat that. Cannot give me straight pipe. Anyhow, you know what really grind my gear? You go down in government workers office or you know any business to say, and the person, the receptionist, they talk on the phone, but you know she don't talk to nobody for business. She talk to a friend. Well, girl, Chavikani, should I see how she made dress last night? And that shoes never made it cut it. You see that dress? All this while you there, you have business with the weight. And then she just sit down the phone, then it's still not deal with you.
So weird. Well, you know really grind my gear? The most common breakup lines. Like, well babe, that's not you, that's me. Or, it's not that the relationship not work out, it's that I just too busy, or stuff like that. Come on, man, that's
not later, yeah, but let's tell a girl. They see a time next year. You know what really grind my gear? You know, like, sometimes you go down a friend's house or they come to your house, but one party or something happen and they forget their shot. I forget my shot at one of my friend's house and I come and I find the man in a my shot the same following week. I tell the man, where you get that shot there from? Man say, man, I buy that dress for less. I say, oh, you liar, that's my shirt that I left at your party, drink. Look at their gears.
That's a really grind my gear.
You don't want to get out. Anyways, check you next week.
And that was Grind My Gears. I hope you guys had a good laugh.
I
like the song to the background. You know, I always big up with Belizean artists. Sorry, everybody. But I have to big up. I like that song. Love that song, TR. Come closer. You hear it?
Yeah, I heard it already.
Anyway, we have to wrap up. Crystal, last words.
Let's see, have our important points to remember. On this show, we learned that sex comes with many responsibilities. Talk to your parents, partners about their sexual history and make assessments of your own risk as well. Remember that if you have an untreated STI, it can result in many serious problems such as infertility or even death. Keep it real when you set your goal for abstinence. You set your rules in your relationship and decide how far is enough. You don't need to avoid all sexual or intimate activities. We could improve the quality of life for a young person if we give them the right information and if we provide supporting environment in which they could talk to other people about what they are going through. Some resources are available at the Belize Family Life Association. They provide life skills, personal development programs, and opportunities to ensure that young people develop into productive and responsible adults. Join the youth advocacy movement today by visiting a BFLA center near you. Remind you guys that you could keep on learning about these topics through the Chit Chat helpline by simply texting START to 604-1911 to get started. Service is anonymous, private, confidential, and available 24 hours a day using your SMS bundles. With that, I'd like to big up everyone listening at home, and that's it.
All right, and Crystal.
All right, Miss Anna. Of course, all good things must come to an end, and we're at the end.
Where has the time gone?
Went very
This is
fast.
my fun discussion.
Fun discussion, but Miss Anna, any last words, anything that you would like to leave the viewers with?
What I like to leave with the viewers is that get yourself checked. We're not talking only about STIs, but we're talking about general health and well-being. You know, you want to make sure that you are fit, especially if you want to be involved in certain practices and behaviors and so forth. Get yourself checked. BFLA has their services, and I think there's 6 clinics. And here in Belize City, we're on Mercy Lane, and it's open from 8 to 5 every day, Monday to Friday, right?
Yes.
So, and you can go and access, if you want more information, then you could always call, text the chat, yes, as well as the Facebook page, and then we have the Twitter now. And I want people for look on the mini-series and give you views on it, right? We're here to make things better and improve and do more educational information, but doing it entertaining as well, right?
As well.
And then, of course, I want to give a big up to my 2 kids and my family.
Amen. All right. Sorry, I never gave it a chance.
I know, right? I have to jump in.
Marilyn, any last words?
I just like to say thank you to Miss Anna for coming through. It was fun. I'd like to say a big thank you to all my friends who are tuning in. Happy birthday to Dominique, who is celebrating her birthday today. And to Iman and Starly, who celebrated their birthday yesterday. So it was good.
All right. So I would like to read the inspirational quote for today. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, I'll try again. Marie Ann Radmacher. Right? So with that, I would like to give my big ups, of course, the regulars. Good evening to the 2 love of my life, Mr. and Mrs. Karen and Percival Galanchi. I hope you guys enjoy yourself tonight at another night to remember. And of course, I would like to at least just say a last big up to the sponsors: Studio 88, Grill, United Nations Population Fund, Summit Foundation, Belize Red Cross, Smart, Boeing and Boeing, Tony's Barbecue, Hummingbird Furnishing, the Belize Family Life Association, Global Parish Project, and the Youth Advocacy Movement members and their families. With that,
oh yes, their show repeats tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
And Sundays at 3 here on Love
on
TV.
Love TV
Remember,
tomorrow. So if you get only half of the show today or watch the whole thing because it's so nice, we're going to tune in tomorrow at 3. And of course, I would like to remind you guys again, the show not stop roll when the camera stop roll. So big up, go to the Facebook. We have the Twitter, we have the Facebook,
YouTube.
We have Chit Chat, we have all of that, all those things set up for you guys so that we get reviews, we get topics that you guys want to discuss. So, blaze up our go, not gonna sell for fan pages. So, alright, I would like to say good evening to you guys. Before then, you be big, you think big, and you tune into Big Chats. I'm gonna see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Later.
Deuces.
Chatz. Great vision, greater action. By youths, for youths, building our nation. Coming to you live, bringing you facts. Youths on the movement, call it Big Chatz.